Hi dear friends and subscribers, welcome to the Cricket Happening Show today. And in this part of the Cricket Happening Show, it is going to be the preview of the Asia Cup Finals, which is coming up tomorrow between Pakistan and Sri Lanka. So finally we are coming to that very meaty clash in the Asia Cup 2014, and it is defending champions Pakistan taking on Sri Lanka. And Pakistan are brimming with confidence right now because Shahid Afridi is firing on all cylinders, as you know. So Shahid Afridi would definitely be the key, because as you know, this particular Asia Cup, according to me, has been really a Shahid Afridi Cup for Pakistan. So Shahid Afridi, one thing is that he has come into some brilliant form. Now this is the Shahid Afridi who after his career has been like he started off in a very booming. He was given the nickname of Boom Afridi, and then he tapered off in the sense later on in his years one saw the batting was not really coming to the fore. He was only contributing as a bowler, more as a bowler than a batsman. But now in this Asia Cup, what Afridi has shown, that he still has that raw power in him, the Pathan power, to send the ball soaring over the wickets. And well, are we going to see those big hits coming once again? Did it against India. He did it in a brilliant fashion against Bangladesh by thrashing the bowling to absolutely nuts, I would say, the Bangladeshi bowling, and picking up and getting Pakistan a victory, and also getting an entry for Pakistan into the Asia Cup Finals. Now one thing, dear friends and subscribers, you will all note is that Shahid Afridi had a problem, as you know, with a hip injury, and I'm told that the injuries are something which are following Pakistan. And Shahid Afridi, I wouldn't say is a doubtful starter for what the news I know, but I'm sure the think tank, one thing that the Pakistani think tank has to guard against is that they wouldn't like to, I know this is the Asia Cup Finals, it is a very important match for both the teams, Pakistan and Sri Lanka, and Pakistan for sure, no doubt about it, they are the defending champions. And till now what one has seen is that Shahid Afridi, Boom Afridi, has been having a great influence on this particular Pakistan team as far as victories are concerned. So looking at that, one would tend to feel, or I tend to feel, that well, if Shahid Afridi is having a hip injury, I'm sure that is not something to be played with, because Shahid Afridi will be needed in one of the most big world events which is coming up in the month of March in Bangladesh, and that will be the T20 World Cup. So the T20 World Cup is starting. I'm sure the Pakistani think tank is going to put their heads together, and if they feel that Shahid Afridi can play, he will definitely play. Otherwise, I'm sure Shahid Afridi will be rested. Yes, it will be a big blow to all the cricket fans all around the world, and also especially for all the cricket fans in Bangladesh who are actually going to go and watch the match. I'm sure there's going to be a crowd which are going to mill tomorrow. As far as the this match is concerned, it's going to be played at I think it's going to be played at Mirpur, if I'm not wrong. I'm just trying to check that. No, it's going to be played at the it's going to be played at Mirpur. What is going to be important is that whether they'll be able to see Shahid Afridi, because he is in his element, he is in his full color, he is in full bloom. But whether it is really worth risking Shahid Afridi, that's the question. But well, one only hopes that Shahid Afridi's hip injury heals up by the time he comes up to, till such time the match starts. And I would love to watch Shahid Afridi back in full action, because he is such a wonderful cricketer, he is such a complete package, and right now he is oozing with confidence as far as his strokes are concerned. Well, so Shahid Afridi, good luck to you, and good luck to Pakistan. So now let's look, as I said, Shahid Afridi definitely takes the cake, no doubt about that. But what is going to be very important is that let's looking at the teams. Let's look at Pakistan. They have been doing very well. The batting has really come to the fore. Ahmed Shahzad is a wonderful player. He's such a good stroke maker. He knows how to maneuver the gaps. He creams the ball through the offside. I would say Ahmed Shahzad is such a real talent for Pakistan now. I think he's a real talent as far as an opener is concerned. Now Mohammad Hafiz has already hit his form. He's got 250s under his belt. He's looking good. Misbah-ul captain, Misbah-ul-Haq is the one who has not really had much of a hit as far as the Asia Cup is concerned. The reason being, twice he was run out, and the third time, I think, in fact, the third time he was out caught. So Misbah-ul-Haq, the captain, would be definitely looking forward. But for one good thing for Pakistan is that, normally Pakistan is much reliant on Misbah-ul-Haq when they are not really getting amongst the runs. And Misbah-ul-Haq, cool as a cucumber captain from Pakistan, has to go and actually conjure up something and try to take Pakistan to victory. But this time, and also sometimes it so happens that Misbah-ul-Haq actually runs out of partners, and he finds it very difficult to really take Pakistan to victory, and the margin, they suffer a loss. But now, as I said, Shahid Afridi in the lower order has come very good, and that's good news. But once, let me tell you, if Misbah-ul-Haq is going to hit form and he's going to stay at the crease, well, this Pakistan unit is going to look all the more formidable, and they are going to give a real tough time for Sri Lanka. Now, Shoaib Maqsood is also a talented batsman, played well against India, but probably has to improve his running between the wickets, but he's still a good talented player. Fawad Alam on his first match on his comeback. I mean, what an occasion to make a comeback, and what an occasion to make 74 valuable runs for his team, and also his highest score as far as one-day international cricket is concerned. And combine into that partnership with Shahid Afridi and take Pakistan to victory. Umar Akmal, well, he's in, so he has not. He showed some form in the first match, but after that the form has a bit tapered. But as far as wicket keeping is concerned, that is something that Umar Akmal really needs to concentrate. He needs to really get some, I feel he has not been very good, probably a bit sloppy. He might have to improve on that score. Well, Afridi, as I said, one is hoping that he plays. Shahid Afridi with his bat, with his ball, he's there all the time. His experience is something which really comes in very handy for all the youngsters who are there along with Afridi. Umar Gul, now the problem for Pakistan has been, if you look at the pace attack, is something which has to really has not really crystallized into this Asia Cup, because one thought that Umar Gul is always a sort of a person who gives them the breakthrough. Junaid Khan, even though I wouldn't say they have really bowled to their best, they really need to come up with the goods right now, because that has been, according to me, a weak point for Pakistan. Umar Gul, Junaid Khan, Mohammad Thala, but yeah, well, they definitely bowled well against India. But what one is waiting to see is that all the three have to, one can understand about Mohammad Thala because he's just playing some too, but at least for Umar Gul and Junaid Khan, have to really come up with some excellent bowling, and there can't be a bigger occasion than the Asia Cup final for their team to come up with such an effort. At spin, well, it has been good. Saeed Ajmal was manhandled against Bangladesh, as you know. One would remember that. And Sri Lanka would have definitely taken some lessons, in the sense they would have definitely watched the videos and see how Bangladesh actually played Saeed Ajmal, because Saeed Ajmal, one was having the feeling that there is no one who can really hit Saeed Ajmal out of the attack. And even if you have looked at the cricket commentary, Ramesh Raja and all the other commentators were definitely mentioning that Saeed Ajmal is not a easy person to really hit. But if Bangladesh could do it to Saeed Ajmal, why not Sri Lanka? But well, the spin has been something which has been good for Sri Lanka, for Pakistan. Saeed Ajmal and Shahid Afridi has been operating in tandem for quite a long time, and they've done a pretty good job. Well, let's look at Sri Lanka now. As far as and also Pakistan, let me tell you, there are a lot of injury worries for them. Afridi with his hip injury, Shahzad has a shoulder injury, Shahjeel Khan, who has been struggling in this Asia Cup with his injuries, he has a knee injury, and Umar Gul probably is having some general soreness. That's the information that we get. So definitely Pakistan would be liking to really put their best foot forward in the Asia Cup finals. Let's look at Sri Lanka. Now Sri Lanka, let me tell you that Sri Lanka, one thing I would like to tell you, that this final is a real worthy final between Sri Lanka and Pakistan, because both of them are evenly matched if you look at the departments. And there is a slight edge as far as Sri Lanka is concerned in the bowling department, because the pace bowling has been doing a good job, and also the spinners. Lasith Malinga, as you know, his presence itself spells a sort of a big problem for Pakistan. Now for Sri Lanka, the good thing has been Lairo Thirumanne has found some form. The opener Kushal Pereira has also hit his straps, and Kushal Pereira and Lairo Thirumanne would be opening the innings, so that is a good combination. So I would like to give a good start to that team. Kumar Sangakkara, now Kumar Sangakkara, well, he has been looking into his full element, in the sense he has been looking pretty good, no doubt about that. But the problem for Sri Lanka has been Mahela Jayawardene. Now Mahela Jayawardene, this is a very good occasion for Mahela Jayawardene to hit form. We know that he failed in 2 matches, but in the 3rd match it was not his fault, he was run out. So Mahela Jayawardene is the one, I'm really waiting for Sri Lanka for Mahela Jayawardene to click tomorrow, and if that is going to happen, that this Sri Lankan team is going to look very, very powerful, and it is going to pose a big challenge to Pakistan if Mahela Jayawardene can hit form. Dinesh Chandimal, now Dinesh Chandimal along with Mahela Jayawardene, Dinesh Chandimal is the one who has really struggled, in the sense he has not been able to get amongst the runs. And Dinesh Chandimal, there are a lot of things have been told about him. He is the T20 captain for the World Cup too, and it's very high time that Dinesh Chandimal shows some greater consistency than what he has been showing. Now Angelo Matthews, the captain, he leads from the front, and Angelo Matthews himself leads by example. Not only leading from the front, leads by example, leads the way to all his teammates, because he shows that with his batting, he shows that with his bowling, and he has become much more mature now. I mean, he's definitely learning a lot of tricks in the bag as far as the captain is concerned. I'm very impressed by Angelo Matthews' captaincy for Sri Lanka. Not only that, as I said, he has become a great finisher in cricket now, because he has been taking Sri Lanka to a lot of victories. Probably for me, if my count is not wrong, I think 7. I mean, he has already probably taken them to 7 victories with his bat. He has come at a time when Sri Lanka have been struggling, but Angelo Matthews is there to pilot them through the chase and then take them to the final bend, take them through the final bend and into victory. And Angelo Matthews, as I said, he is looking very good. He is very mature, and he really knows that he does a calculated assault on the bowlers. There's no slam bang stuff. He waits, he is very calm, composed, and then he comes in and comes up with the goods. Chaturanga de Silva has been a sort of revelation for Sri Lanka, because I think he's a very good all-rounder in the making. He bats well. We showed he made 43 runs in the previous match against Bangladesh, in the win against Bangladesh. He's also a very good left-arm spin bowler, has a lot of variations. He has the arm ball which he uses to do very good effect. And then look at the all-rounders. Now they have Thisara Perera, who is a very dangerous player under the circumstances. If let me tell you, if he is going to really connect, and that connection is going to go miles over the stadium, because he packs a lot of punch into the strokes, and Sri Lanka will be wanting for Thisara Perera. And another advantage for Sri Lanka is that Thisara Perera can be used as a pinch hitter. He's not definitely coming to his own into this particular Asia Cup. Probably the Asia Cup final is the right time to get onto that. And then Sachitra Senanaike, the spinner who played yesterday, he's also a very good batsman. I mean, he's there. I mean, he can definitely bat well, and he's a very good rider offie. Now, looking at the spin department, Ajantha Mendis is something which Sri Lanka would be very happy about, because Ajantha Mendis, I mean, once upon a time he came in, he did a he did a good turn for himself and his team. Not only that, he started mesmerizing all the batsmen when he came into international cricket, and it took some time for all the opposition players to actually figure him out. Till such time he was holding sway, and then once the opposition actually figured him out, then he had a trouble, because people could spot the carom ball, and carom ball has become very common now. It's bowled by Ravichandran Ashwin of India, it's bowled by Sunil Narine of West Indies, Ajantha Mendis bowls it. So, but what one has seen is that Ajantha Mendis, what he has done, he has realized that he has not been able to actually cement his position in the team. So what he has done is he has really done his homework, he has worked on it, and he has got things going. And now Ajantha Mendis has a lot of variations. It is not only the carom ball. Carom ball is just one of those. He's got a lot of wickets with the carom ball, no doubt about it. But what he has done is he has really got a lot of variations now. He has different deliveries to take wickets, and he has really proved that in the Asia Cup. So he would definitely like to bring that into the fold tomorrow against Pakistan for sure. And let's look at the bowling. The bowling, Lasith Malinga, we all know what a prime strike bowler he is from Sri Lanka. What a wonderful servant he has been to Sri Lankan cricket. success, I would say. So Lasith Malinga is one that who still has that same power in him, the same guile in him, the same concoctions are there, and he would really be a pretty high, I mean, he will be someone that Pakistan would definitely like to go over, in the sense they would like to see him off pretty quickly. And then Suranga Lakmal has been impressive, and but it is going to be very important to see whether Sri Lanka are going to go with whether they would like to open with Lasith Malinga and Angelo Matthews, and probably include Sachitra Senanaike, because Sachitra Senanaike will bring the sort of he will be a sort of I would say add up as a plus for Sri Lanka as far as batting is concerned, because Suranga Lakmal is only as a, but he will be, Suranga Lakmal will be a genuine pace bowler. But I have a feeling that it should be Suranga Lakmal, because he has been bowling well. And he has also good knowledge of the conditions now in Bangladesh. And just looking at the head-to-head that Pakistan and Sri Lanka have played, they have played probably 12 times in the tournament finals, and it is absolutely even Stevens, 6-6. Sri Lanka has won 6, Pakistan has won 6. But let me tell you, this final is going to be a real worthy final. But let me tell you, for everyone's sake, for every cricket fan's sake, world cricket fans' sake, Pakistan cricket fans, Bangladesh cricket fans, everybody, I wish that Shahid Afridi, who is looking absolutely electric right now, is tomorrow a part of this Pakistan team. I really pray that his hip injury is gone and he is coming in full color and full bloom, because he is looking ominous right now for the opposition, and Sri Lanka would absolutely worry about it, would have done their homework, they know what to bowl. But let me tell you, Shahid Afridi, when he hits the ball flies in all directions, whether it is a hit or it is a miss hit. So one is waiting for that. Well, so that will be tomorrow in the finals of the Asia Cup 2014. Defending champions Pakistan taking on Sri Lanka. And tomorrow, as you know, it's a Saturday. Unfortunately, the Cricket Happening show will be absolutely late in the day, as you all know, dear friends and subscribers. I would have loved to do that, but you know, office is something, you know, my bread and butter is something which is very important. And you know, once I come back from my office, I'm there to give you the cricket report on the finals of the Asia Cup tomorrow between Pakistan and Sri Lanka. And well, just before I go, one note on cricket, international cricket. I didn't have time, but I'm going to just cover it briefly. We are talking about one of the most successful captains ever in international cricket, and his name, he captained in 117 tests, and recently in the series against Australia he retired. By now, dear friends and subscribers, you would have all judged who I am talking about. Yes, it is Graeme Smith, the South African captain, who had a successful reign as the South African captain, and also had a hand in South Africa being the #1 ranked team in Test cricket. That is the time. I mean, that is the maze that the South African team held due to Graeme Smith's reign as captain. He captained in 117 tests, and out of that, only in 8 tests he was not the captain. And he has also become the most successful captain as far as the longest reign in captaincy is concerned. The next is Alan Border of Australia, who actually captained in 93 test matches. So what one is really looking at is, I mean, I'm just wanting to talk about him because he has been the most successful captain. Yes, there's definitely a big void left in South African cricket right now with the retirement of Jack Scalise, and now Graeme Smith has said goodbye to international cricket. And what a cricketer he has been. He has been a pretty monumental cricketer. I mean, anytime the opposition comes, he's not the person to mince words. He just goes at them absolutely. I mean, I would say in a very stern manner, and you know, I mean, he has been having this game against every opposition which comes to South Africa. The other thing is that he has played some monumental knocks. He made his debut at a very young age of just 22 when he came back after the 2003 World Cup was over, with South Africa lost against Australia, and then he came back into the South African team. He received a call, and at an young age he was the captain. And definitely whosoever did that really proved a point, because Graeme Smith has lived to see that day when South Africa has been #1 in international cricket for a long time, especially Test cricket. So, well, South Africa, well, I can only say it's a big void left as far as Graeme Smith, because the captaincy is something which is a skill that not everyone could master. And now, I'm sure it's going to be passed on to another prolific batsman, A.B. de Villiers, no doubt about that. But all in all, South Africa are definitely going to miss the captaincy of Graeme Smith. Well, Graeme Smith, take a bow. You have been the most successful captain ever in Test history, and you truly deserve it. And I only hope that you have retired right now. I wish you good luck with you and your family, and hope you have a very nice time now, a really relaxed time after saying goodbye to international cricket, Mr. Graeme Smith. That's it from your host Ram from the Cricket Happening studio here in Toronto. Your host Ram will be seeing you tomorrow with a late Cricket Happening show on the finals of the Asia Cup 2014 between defending champions Pakistan and Sri Lanka, which will be played at Dhaka in Bangladesh tomorrow, Mirpur. That's it from me, your host Ram, for the show. You will see me tomorrow. Until then, it's goodbye. Thank you.